Grand Rising. So today I'm gonna start off with, of course, fruit. I always have to start off with a nice fruit bowl. Fruits always rejuvenate me, hydrate me, and make me feel so good after sleeping for about 7 to 8 hours, and they're one of the easiest things to digest after sleeping for so long, and they also help to prepare my stomach for the food I will be eating later on in the day as well. Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another Ital Eats and Treats video where we prioritize health and longevity. I hope you can still see me with the glare in my glasses. They help me see, you know. Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day High Raw edition, but today's High Raw is focusing a bit more on protein. I wanted to show people that it's still possible to get a whole heap of protein in a day even though you're eating high raw and a lot of uncooked foods. I think protein is something that should definitely be prioritized as a vegan, and honestly no matter what diet you're on, so that you're not filling up on empty carbs or fats. A lot of people when they're on a vegan diet, they tend to fill up on bread and pasta because they're not prioritizing protein, and while those things are great, it is possible to get a lot of protein on a vegan diet or even high raw. Some of my favorite sources of raw high protein foods are pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds have literally over 40 grams of protein in 1 cup. That's amazing. If you were to eat 1 cup of pumpkin seeds a day, I know that is a lot, and of course in moderation because they do have kind of a high fat content. That would be nearly your entire days of protein intake, because a lot of times in the United States doctors will recommend women to eat about 50 grams of protein. So today I'll be having over 80 grams of protein, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do it easily. If you want more daily content and more frequent content, feel free to follow me on TikTok or Instagram at Ital Eats and Treats. And I'm also posting new recipes on my website, italeatsandtreats.com, every week. Feel free to join me on the newsletter. I love the people on my newsletter. We are tight, okay? My new raw vegan cookbook is coming out at the end of this month, at the end of January. I'm so excited, and the people on my newsletter are going to be the first to find out, and they will be getting a special discount that is offered to nobody else. So if you're interested in this, go ahead and subscribe to the newsletter. It'll be in the description box down below. Without further ado, why don't we go ahead and start the video and start cooking these delicious, high protein, high raw foods. Yes. Did I have a good British accent? I think I did. So now we have a huge, gorgeous plate of fruit. This is going to be so delicious, and the juice, I call it my gorgeous girl juice. If you notice my voice sounded a little strange, I just woke up, I stretched, I brushed my teeth, and I'm recording this so I can make sure it gets out to you all today. Of course, the juicer I'm using is the Cuvings Auto 10. Use code ITALEATS and link in the description box if you want 10% off of it. I first thought that I wouldn't need the extension, but I actually ended up needing it because it was a lot of fruit, so I put it back on. And for the people who are worried about the cyanide in apple seeds, number 1, you need about 200 crushed apple seeds to be poisoned by cyanide, and number 2, this juicer actually does not crush any of the seeds. It's so amazing. It gets the apple seeds out into the pulp, and I just love it so much. It's so effective and so efficient. If you're looking for a good juicer to go ahead and start meal prepping or juice batching with, or batch juicing, this is definitely the one. The Hopper is literally the largest on the market of all the cold pressed juicers right now, and I mean, it's just flat out amazing. I'm in love with it. going to continue off with a cute smoothie, but I actually got some really nice acai packets from Trader Joe's, and they are super delicious and super yummy. Well, you know what? I'm being a bit overly optimistic. They taste like nothing, but they're packed with nutrients and they add a very gorgeous color to your stuff. Just make sure you add other fruits to it or else it will taste like nothing. And I'm adding some almond butter to make sure I get those natural proteins. I'm sweetening it with a date caramel I made the other day, and I actually made this delicious homemade plant-based milk with a base of cashews and walnuts, and I added some pulp from a sweet potato juice that I made for my raw no cook. To serve alongside breakfast, I'm having these delicious fully raw granola bars. These will be in my upcoming fully raw no cookbook. I'm super excited to share it with you all. So if you're looking for the recipe for this, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the month because those were delicious. They're the perfect snack, packed with protein, and those were just so good. Boy, me I tell you. Lunch is going to be some super delicious sage and paprika crusted soy-free tofu. This soy-free tofu is by the Canadian brand Big Mountain Foods. I love it. They make their tofu from fava beans and it tastes so nice. I'm replacing the foil with parchment paper because I recently got some really natural parchment paper from Sprouts, and I'm spraying it with a little tip of avocado oil, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in my toaster oven in the air fry settings. Now, what's a salad without fresh veg? I'm going to go ahead and chop up some scallion for more flavor, some cucumber to add a refreshing taste, some Scotch bonnet pepper to add a kick because una knows I love spicy food, and some cherry tomatoes for added nutrients and a sweet little kick. I am definitely going to start using parchment paper from here on out because it cooked 5 minutes faster than regular foil, and foil is also not that great for you. I just use it because it's what is available in my house, and quite frankly a lot of times I just forget to go and get some parchment paper. Anyways, now it's time to assemble the salad. This salad was super delicious. I used some golden turmeric sauce from my new fully raw no cookbook, and it has a base of tahini, so it's pretty packed with protein. I assembled my salad and this was so good, and because of the tofu it has over 32 grams of protein, and because of the tahini it has a lot, probably in total closer to 40 grams because of the protein from the kale and the protein from the dressing. for dinner, I'm gonna go ahead and make a delicious peanut satay. There is not really a recipe for this because I used a canned sauce. Nobody can judge me because number one, I love the sauce. Number two, it's from Trader Joe's, and a lot of times Trader Joe's will have very clean ingredients in their stuff. Trader Joe's is one of the only canned coconut milks that does not put gar, gum, or preservatives in their canned coconut milk, which I think is extremely impressive. One of the only ones in the United States, at least. Like I said, I just chopped up some onion, mushroom, and tomato. I'm seasoning that and sauteing it with a little bit of paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and some no salt seasoning. And I'm using some wheat noodles that kind of taste like udon noodles from Trader Joe's. If you want this to be low carb and high raw, you can go ahead and switch it with kelp noodles. The recipe would still taste amazing. This recipe has to be one of my favorites. Honestly, I need to make my own peanut satay sauce from scratch so that I can share it with you all. But until then, just hop over to Trader Joe's and get some of your own. I'm topping it with some sesame seeds and some scallion, and this was my dinner today. It had a good amount of protein, over 30 grams, because I have the noodles and the chickpeas, and that is how easy it is to get a whole heap of protein in a day, even though you're eating high raw. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!